Hey, what's up everybody? It's Trey from 803 with another video. And this video is on the big win of the number 1 seeded South Carolina Gamecocks defeating the number 8 North Carolina Tar Heels 88-41. The bench had a big game. Cardosa had a big game, 24 points. Malaysia Fulwiley had herself a big time game, 22 points. Chloe Kitts had a good game, 12 points. And the bench showed out as well. But also in this video, I have to make out the point because it's kind of pissing me off. One of these podcasts, I think it is, or one of these analysts with ESPN, I might be wrong, it was posting the Gamecocks Uncensored group. I can't quite remember exactly what the guy named. All I know, he got a fat head. Anyway, not to insult. But the disrespect he has shown towards Don Staley, saying that Don Staley is unrecognizable by the rest of the country, only in Columbia, South Carolina, that she's recognizable and treated and talked to as a queen and this and that. I was like, that's one of the most absurd and dumbest things I have ever heard. Don Staley is loved all over the country, all over the world. And of course, you got your critics of her that's jealous, and we know how that goes. Some could say the race car, some could say other BS, but Don Staley is loved over by a lot of people. To sit there and say that the team is played and coached as there by some thugs. Don Staley does not coach a team that way. Does she coach a team to play tough? Yes. But to play as thugs? No. That term has been thrown around a lot, especially when it came to UConn, that the South Carolina Gamecocks girls plays as thugs. That sounds like a lot of jealousy and hate that these teams have just been straight up better than theirs. Just like this whole situation with Jay Glover. I don't know, I think he's a UConn person calling them ninjas, which I think is highly disrespectful. Talking about bleeding blue blood. Carolina bleeds garnet, you dummy. I'm not trying to start any beef or drama, but I'm just stating the facts. South Carolina women been whooping UConn ass. South Carolina women's been whooping, 14 or 15 straight wins against the LSU girls' ass. Been whooping the SEC's ass. Non-stop. And they hate that. So, to the disrespectful fans calling these young women thugs, I would say something else, but I don't want to get demonetized. Just go somewhere else with that BS. Because you're talking about somebody's children at the end of the day. The disrespect for a black woman, not just the fact of a black woman, just a successful black woman. What it was, I think they brought it up today, 104-3 in the last 3 years, or last few years. I can't quite remember the exact number that Don Staley is, but it's astounding, and they can't handle that she's doing great and going to continue to do great. I'm still thinking in the tournament now, who can really beat these girls? You got Iowa with Caitlin Clark, but does Caitlin Clark have to back up? Because the way our bench scored, yes, North Carolina was short-handed, yes, but anything can happen in the NCAA tournament. Anything can happen on any given day when you play somebody. So the fact that Don is keeping a sharp mind on and keeping her girls coached up, just like when Malaysia Fulwiley was hitting everything left and right, and she took her up to go to the bench, still coaching up on the bench. That's a true coach. You didn't see a coach just babying them up and be like, oh, well, you know, that's all good and gravy. You know, you ain't got to worry about coming in. It's all, you know, and just, stop from doing her job. No, she's never been that way. But the disrespect that is shown from so many other people because of jealousy of a woman being successful like her, keeping it real like her, keeping it professional like her, because like I said on my other video, she could have went off key when the whole Kim Mulkey thing went down. But Don was the mature one about it. Don was the one that was professional about it. And the other coaches. So the hell with Jay Glover and any ones that hate Don Staley and how she coaches her girls. And another thing is, this one goes for some of my Gamecock family, my friends, some of the Gamecocks fans in general. Some of them say that you got some fans that say, oh, a lot of bandwagoners is now on base with Carolina because they're winning with Don. We loved the women's basketball when they was barely winning any games under Susan Walvius. When there was barely any people that I supported. Even though I was way young, I still supported the men's and the women when they were at their lowest just as much as at their highest. And I'm pretty sure there's other fans out there that's long-term Gamecock fans that can agree with me on that as well. The disrespect is absurd, but hey, Dawn ain't fazed by it. She tunes it out. She continues to coach her girl to the highest capabilities and to their highest strengths and continue to bring in non-stop classes. It's a luxury, like she said, to have non-stop player that wants to play for you. It's about how you carry yourself. Bet you about $1 this, and I'm going to bring up Kim Mulkey for example, because Kim Mulkey is one of the most immature coaches I have ever seen. One of the most disrespectful coaches in ways, obnoxious coaches. I bet you she'll lose more in the off season than actually gain. You're already starting to see the cracks with that and other people that's, try to put down the Gamecocks. Where my Gamecocks fans that's been with it since day one, when we was at the lowest and when we was barely able to win, what, 10 games? Now a dominant powerhouse that even celebrities, not just celebrities, but everybody around the world notices. Gamecocks fans around the world notices. Shout out to them true loyal Gamecock fans, not the bandwagoners. But the disrespect is absurd, but who cares? We're winning. They got the best team in the country. Stay healthy and the most high ability, they can probably win it all. It ain't gonna get easy. But the fact that how they kept their head on the swivel and kept working, salute to the South Carolina Gamecocks girls. Love them girls, love Coach Staley, love all Carolina athletics, even down to track, which is breaking records. And the baseball team is showing out, sweeping Vanderbilt, about to sweep Vanderbilt. It's great to be a Gamecock, right? Just like any day we wake up, it's great to be a Gamecock. But most of all, to the Sweet 16, baby, it is. Shout out to Don Staley and the South Carolina women's basketball team for an amazing victory today. The crowd, shout out to them for packing it out like they always do. And back at the haters, Spurs up. Y'all take it easy. Subscribe to the channel for more My Opinion videos, more game streaming, MLB The Show, Madden. Have football, like I said, news, spring football news coming up. Subscribe to the channel for more My Opinion videos, even on some things about outside of Carolina sports. You know, I greatly appreciate it. Also comment in the section. Let me know what y'all think about the game today. Let me know what y'all think about the hate and the disrespect towards Don Staley and the city of Columbia and just the overall fact that she's winning. Let me know what y'all think about that. I greatly appreciate it. Love y'all. Stay blessed and take it easy.